So, good afternoon again, everyone. Today is Tuesday, and I hope that you are fine after coming back from a short holidays with your Khmer New Year's. And today, I'm really happy to teach you all another lessons, and it is grammar points in our books. So, before moving to the lessons that I will teach you today, we just need to review some grammar sections. So, yeah, that is true. We have learned about past simple last week. And do you remember the three forms of past simple? Okay, let's think 1 minute. Okay, yes. Now let's go to revisions altogether. So the positive form of past simple is subject plus verb to and plus object. And the example, I played game with my brother last week. And negative form, we have subject plus didn't plus verb 1 and plus object. The example, he didn't go to school yesterday. For questions, did plus subject plus verb 1 plus object and question mark. Do not forget to put the question mark for your questions. Yes, for example, did she wear dress? And the answer, if you want to say yes, yes, she did. No, she didn't. So this is the three forms of past simple that we have learned so far last week. Okay, today we're gonna go to lesson 5 and you will read the conversation. You and I gonna read it together. And yes, we can go directly to that slide. So this is the characters or the speaker who gonna make the conversation in this unit. So Scarlett, did you like the story? Jasmine, yes, I did. I love to travel back in time. Scarlett, me too. Angelo, I used to have an imaginary friend, just like Edward. I used to talk to him in my room. Yasmin, ha ha, that's funny. Scarlett, our school used to be like Edward's many years ago. My mom told me there were chalkboards and chalk. The boy used to wear shorts. There weren't any computers. Angelo, did the children used to have lunch at school? Scarlett, no. They used to go home for lunch, and they didn't used to have pizza and fries. Yasmin, did you ever have to stay in at lunchtime, Raffle? Raffle, no way. I was a good student. Okay, so this is the end of their conversations. After we made the conversations, what did they talk about in the conversations? Let's think. What did they talk in the conversations? Okay, let's go. So they talk about Scarlet School and Edward schools in the past. Okay, so you can see in these pictures in the past, girls used to wear dress and there were chalkboards and chalk in the class in the past time. Okay, so presentation section. Now look at the following sentences. I used to talk to him in my room before. Our school didn't used to be like Edward today. So let's take a minute to think about these two sentences. What are they? And what grammar point will we learn today? Okay, time to think. What grammar point are we going to learn today? Yes, good job. I got the idea now. So today we are going to learn about used to and didn't used to talk about the past time experience. And if you want to know about that in detail, let's go to another slide altogether. Okay, so in this unit, you are able to identify how to form used to and how to use used to. And I just want to translate it into Khmer for you all in order to help you understand this lesson well. So used to in Khmer we say plop, plop. Yes, for example, I used to visit Angkor Wat Temple in the past time. In Khmer we translate ខ្ញុំធ្លាប់ទៅលេងប្រាសាទអង្គរវត្តកាលពីអតីតកាល So used to it means ធ្លាប់ Okay, move to how to form used to together. So for positive form, how can we form that? So we have subject plus used to plus verb 1 plus object. For example, I used to live in Cambodia before I moved to Paris. Yes, for example, I used to live in Cambodia before I moved to Paris. I is subject. Used to. Use here we have ed. It means it is in the past form. Used to. Live is verb 1. In Cambodia before I moved to Paris is object. Okay. Another one is negative form. We have subject plus didn't plus used to plus verb 1 and plus object. For example, he didn't used to play tennis in the past. So he didn't used to play tennis in the past. He is subject, didn't is didn't, used to, play is verb 1, and tennis in the past is object. He didn't used to play tennis in the past. So the use of used to. Why do we use used to? We use used to express about the past time experience. And we normally use used to with time expression such as before, in the past, ago, in 2019, or etc. So again, we use used to express about the past time experience. We normally use used to with time expressions such as before, in the past, ago, in 1990, and etc. Now move to substitution table altogether. This time we need to drill all together, or I can say you need to repeat after me. I, you, we, they, he, she, it. Used to smoke in the past. I, you, we, they, he, she, it used to walk to school in 1999. I, you, we, they, he, she, it used to read encyclopedia books in the class. So all of these are in positive form. Go to another one in negative form. I, you, we, they, he, she, it, then used to walks to work in the past. I, you, we, they, he, she, it, then used to use phone in the class in 1990. I, you, we, they, he, she, it, then used to have lunch at school last year. So all of this are in negative form. Okay, move to the exercise. 1. Complete used to with the following sentences. I give you one example. Number 1. I used to visit Angkor Wat Temple with family once last year. I used to visit Angkor Wat Temple with family once last year. Okay. From number 2 until number 6, you need to complete it by the word used to. I drink coffee, but now I prefer drinking tea. Shara smoked, but she gave it up last year. They studied Spanish when they were young. My students do awesome job when they were in class. She worked out at this gym when she lived in the city. Another exercise. The sentences below are completed by didn't used to. Example: she didn't used to eat meat. Now she eats it every day. She didn't used to eat meat. Now she eats it every day. Number 2 until number 6, you need to complete it with didn't used to. They play badminton when they were young. I have online class in the past. You go to school by public transportation. My students arrive school late. I catch a fish before. So, before doing the exercise, you need to copy the lessons for me into the notebook. Okay, so move to closing time, everyone. So, what have we learned at the moment? Let's think all together. What did we learn or what have we learned at the moment? Yes, so we have learned about used to and didn't used to. Why do we use used to? We use used to express our past time experience. For example, I used to play badminton in the past. I didn't used to have online class before. So this is the end of our lessons. So thank you so much everyone for listening to my video and doing your great jobs every day. Thank you so much. Good luck to you everyone. Goodbye.